What's cracking YouTube? TheOnceCorrupt here, and I'm bringing you the next installment. And I know you've all been waiting for this one because it's time for Patamon's induction to the world. I'm literally exactly where we left off. Have a look at our stats there. They're pretty good actually. Not too bad for my rookie. And pretty much what I'd want for it to begin with anyways. So, what's the procedure? What should we do? Well, at this point, we should max out the stats we want for the Digimon we want first. Then we'll go around and max up some other stats. So we're going for Angemon. His parameters are 1000 MP and 100 brains. So we'll do those. And yeah, we'll see how we go. So, Digivolution. It wipes your tiredness bar, your chem takes everything back to 0. That's good. Right? So now we know he's not tired at all. Doesn't really need anything. He's doing his little jumpy thing. MP. MP training is a lot like the boulder moving. It actually gives more tiredness. So you have to be careful when using it. We're going to go for 5 and see how he goes. Here's a good tip. If you want to know if your Digimon's about to become tired and get the sweat drops, you see the happiness meter? It will drop on the training before he becomes overtired and gets that cam mistake. So 1, 2... He's hungry. Give him giant meat. So I'm going to try and keep the weight up at around 20. I want him to evolve as quick as possible, sort of thing. Just check his stats real quick. Cool. Let's hit the training again. So, the training is pretty boring, I guess, to watch, but I just want to show you guys how I train my rookies, and how I do it so that I minimize cam mistakes. And by doing that, I'm hoping that you guys can get good champions and ultimates too. That's what I want to basically achieve for you guys. So what I would usually do now, if I didn't have portable potties and wasn't using them, this is what I would basically do. Because he has to use the loo, I'd take him to the bathroom and then just go heal his tiredness anyways because I'm already in the city. So I'm going to do that anyways now and show you guys the sort of route that I would probably do. This is obviously very cool. With Andromon, before he passed, I was going to hopefully be able to do Dragon Eye Lake. I don't know if I recorded any footage down there with me down there fishing at all. I don't think I did at all, but I was going to try and show you guys how to catch Seedramon and stuff like that. Unfortunately, we kind of got nipped in the bud for that one because Andromon passed away as I was doing that. So I'm going to get back to Beetle Land and all that stuff soon. You see, I only had bit tired, so only 1 rest is required. But for now, it'll just be trying to raise Angemon. And once we get Angemon, we'll probably go do some Ogremon stuff because it's kind of good to do Ogremon. Now, about Ogremon, I'll repeat this, so don't worry too much about it. But make sure you've already finished Drill Tunnel before you start Ogremon, because there is this odd glitch whereby you can't complete the Drill Tunnel because Ogremon takes over the Drill Tunnel at one point, and it causes the game to glitch up and you won't be able to complete the Drill Tunnel even after you finish it. So, finish the Ogremon stuff. So, yeah, that's very important, guys. It'll basically stop you from recruiting about 3 or 4 different Digimon. Miramon, Vildrodramon, Nanimon has also got a sighting down there, so it's pretty important. Rightio, but back onto the training. So, yeah, now we can reset our counter. And we can go 1. 2. Alright, let's check the stats. Nothing he needs to be worried about there. And we'll get the sleep going on. So, the options that I have available, that Patamon has available to evolve into for champions. His champions include Angemon, Vildrodramon, Tyrannomon, Leomon, Unimon, and Ogremon. Now, the way I'm going to raise him will basically exclude pretty much all the champions besides Leomon and Angemon. Now with Angemon we'll have completed 4 out of 4 of the criteria that we need in order to recruit him. Or not recruit him, in order to raise him. And as for Leomon, we complete 3 of them, because the weight, cam mistakes, and stats will end up overlapping. So what we're actually going to do is rely on the bonus condition and rule out Leomon's bonus condition. Leomon's bonus condition is basically plus 10 battles. So we're only going to do 7 battles, and we're doing 7 so we can rule out bonus conditions from other Digimon too. Like Tyrannomon has a 3 or less battles, or 5 or less battles for Tyrannomon's bonus condition, whereby a couple of other Digimon have some 10 pluses and stuff like that. So if we only do 7 battles with Patamon, we basically rule out a whole heap of bonus conditions and weight requirements and all those sort of good things. So I'm just going to use a portal potty now because I don't want to worry about running back to the city just yet. I want to get this one more training done so that we can get attack. Give it all you've got, new orders. We have the attack command. Give me giant meat to sate the hunger. Now, overfeeding and underfeeding is not a care mistake. Oh, sorry, overfeeding is not a care mistake, but underfeeding is. Simple way to deal with that, of course, is to just keep feeding him and stuff. But the weight issue. If the weight climbs too high, he'll end up filling criteria for things like Tyrannomon, and I really don't want a Tyrannomon. He's not that good. He's just painful in general to use. So what to do is you've got to keep this weight under control, and one of the great ways you can do that is using some of the items Vegemon sells. Now, one of them will reduce weight, which is kind of good. Now, I have too many items, but Super Carrot and stuff is also good for training. It does put up stats, and I'll tell you which ones do which. Just give me a quick second. Super Carrot is MP, offense, and brains. Feed him Super Carrot if you want to put up his MP, his offense, and his brains, basically, and they'll get more out of a training. And I'll show you that, guys, now, real quickly. Oh wait, I didn't go to the Healy dude, did I? Need to go and heal up. Sorry. Just gonna speed up some of the movements here, guys, because I know that that will make you happy. Hopefully it won't do any long-term damage. Check our tiredness out. Bit tired again. We can do more training. That basically means we can probably do upwards of 6 or 7 trainings if we really wanted to, but I'm not that interested in doing overbearing training because Angemon's care mistake limit is 0. So just by getting 1 care mistake, you actually rule out your chances of getting Angemon, which is very frustrating. Get the hell out of my way. God, little bouncy ball of evil. So probably after this video, I'll probably spend a couple of days just training him. I'll do it off screen. I'll give you guys a stats update in the next video when I start doing some battles with him. I just thought I'd show you the technique and the way to raise your Digimon without getting care mistakes and to avoid getting the all annoying Numemon. Now, there's nothing wrong with Numemon when I say that. Like, it is actually kind of important to get him later in the game so that we can complete. So feed him a Super Carrot, right? Let's look at his weight. His weight dropped. Super Carrot reduces weight. It's a good idea to use it. It's a good idea to use it if you're going to try and aim for a particular weight class. Now when we do a brains training, you got +9 for that. Should have put that up. Don't know. My notes might be a little bit wrong here that I have written down there from about 3 or 4 years ago. Give him a portable potty. And when he goes to the bathroom, he drops more weight. So you can see that he dropped another 2 there. And I thought we got 9 before. We might have gotten 8. We're definitely getting 9s now anyways, which is better than whatever we were getting before, most likely. Give him a sirloin, because this will put him up to 17. So notice I keep track of the weight number in my head. So that's kind of important too, to keep track of that number. Like, sirloin's also great because it does reduce fatigue as well. So we've broken the 100 there. It's about 3 trainings. I'm going to do some HP training now. I'm only going to do another 2 or 3 of these. 1, 2, Alright, good. So we've got another one of these. Scold him, he bows his head, discipline and happiness both go up, which is great. You want that sort of thing to happen. In order to just increase your lifespan and the overall goodness of your Digimon. So he's hungry too. That's great. It's very important to check your what your Digimon needs. Happiness goes up again. Excellent. And now we're on to sleep. Alright, so guys, I'm going to end the video here. Rate, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you thought of this one. I am going to now just kind of train him sort of off record, just so that I can get all his stats up and stuff and you don't have to keep seeing the same thing each day. And when we go out and do some battling, to go get him a couple of attacks and to break that 7, to get that 7+, or to get the 7 battles locked in so that we basically don't have, we basically rule out a heap of the other champions. I'll log back on then, and hopefully we'll also be able to see his Digivolution by that time. So yes, rate, comment, subscribe, tell me what you think of this video, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks guys.